A crown weighs heavy on a girl born to knives and broken air. A kingdom splits by scripture scars, fire and faith, the sword and song. Her mother's ghost walks every home, a headless truth they can't disarm. Let sphinx and fleets that Rome condemn. I'll answer time, not angry men. My body's mine, my crown is low. I'll marry England, nothing more. The weight of gold upon her brow. The whispers rise, but she won't bow. I wear the crown, I choose the flame. Not blood, but words will seal my name. From broken past, a future born, a virgin throne, a nation sworn. The bells fade into rising tides. An empire waits behind her The ink drips slow like giant blood on parchment drawn by hands so crude. But borders shift, but people stay. Yet wake up lost in lands betrayed. They called it fate, they called it right. They called it progress shining bright. Gold dreams rode on stolen roads, while silence said what war bestowed. The fire like a city song. Time ticks loud the whole night long. Dreams get shaped by iron hands, measured by the clock's demand. One hand turns the same old screw 10,000 times the life they chew. They sell us speed, they sell us steel. Efficiency is all they feel. A car rolls off, a man stands still. Pay just enough to feed the drill. The road expands, the city glows, while time just rusts as life goes. We move the world but stand in place. Built by hands we can't replace. A future forged on factory lines, of gears that grind our only line. The whistle blows, the shift begins. Another day, the wheel spins. They take our sweat, they take our years, and drown our hope in engine cheers. The neon burns, the coffee's cold. Another story left untold. The paycheck comes, the rent's too high. Another dream we can't buy. We move the world but stand in place. Built by hands we can't replace. A future forged on factory lines, of gears that grind our own design. We move the world, we fuel the flame. With broken backs we bear the name. Progress sings through smokestacks tall, but never hear the workers call. Snow falls thick on shattered stone. Breath freezes mid-prayer shown. A city chores through steel and bone. No victory finds its throne. Orders rot inside the reins. Pride won't warm a dying hand. Street by street the war demands both the dream and its command. They said we take these so fast. Now time betrays us at the last. The guns go quiet, not trained beneath bright flags. Jets hum over quiet seas. A nation swore to turn the page. Another pledged to stand and shield. Peace built on borrowed might. Safety bought with what you feel. Protests rise in Tokyo light while diplomats conceal. The war stays cold but never fades, just waiting far beyond the waves. He's with guards and calm in chains. Silence dressed as choice. When safety speaks through foreign guns, whose voice will lift its voice. Security's a fragile threat. When freedom's bought with fear, you won't hear bombs before they fall, but bases stay right here. He's with guards and calm in chains. A deal that never sleeps. The ocean holds its breath tonight while history still keeps. A pen shakes hands with the unknown. Ink spills where thoughts are shown. One day, one street, one wandering soul. He cracks the sky, wide open hole. The sacred hides in neon lights. The epic walks through city nights. No knights in armor shining bright, just echoes of our own delight. Language bends then breaks in two to show the world in colors new. Every thought is holy ground. Every step turns life around. The ordinary wears a crown when you dare to stand your He said the words would never rhyme. He said just give it enough time. His meaning hides in shifting sands. Then build your castle with their hands. Moments stretch, then fade from view, leaving only what is true. Every thought is holy ground. No moment lost or ever found. the air. Hips speak louder than despair. 1,000 cultures start to meet. No passport at our feet. They said the world will sing along if English fades unheard. But bodies know the rhythm song before they know the word. This is how the borders break, not with guns but sound. The world will learn to move and shake when rhythm comes around. Charity behind the glow. Classrooms built on fame. A pop song goes where winds don't blow, and politics can't tame. They said the world won't dance as one if language stands apart. But music plays the setting firm and speaks to every heart. This is how the borders break. The globe becomes our stage. One pulse in tons that won't forsake. This dance through every Victory speeches sound so hollow. They toast to peace in marble halls, while hunger waits outside to follow. A war ends, but a new one calls, with flags and sides all drawn and measured. Old wounds stay fresh, the lines appear. The future wears a mask of pleasure, but hate still lingers crystal clear. Revolution, sleeping pages, promises, lines shifting sand. History counts through all the ages, debts unpaid by trembling hands. Peace is never truly against the sky. We wanted speed, we had to try to outrun time before we die. The sky became a highway high. Metal wings with flawed design. Ambition flew too fast to shine. The future fell in broken lines. So later flights could soar divine. Every leap is painted scars. Every fall shows us the stars. We learn to fly through trials hard by learning first how not to die. Failure writes the rule book true. In blood we swear to see it through. The sky remembers risks we knew, but still it calls the daring few. Every leap is painted scars, but still we rise to reach the stars. The future's built from broken bars that dare to try beyond the Empires rise with flags and guns, believe with nothing done. The land remains when boots are gone. The war outlives the sun. Treaty sign can break the strong or bend a nation's spine. Freedom isn't freely given, it's claimed through blood and time. You can't rule what you don't own, can't contain the land. Freedom grows in stubborn ground, beyond a tyrant's Every king who drew the line, every crown that tried, found the mountain standing taller with their secrets locked inside. You can't rule what you don't own. History repeats, graveyards filled with broken dreams of those who sought defeat. circle where silence lived. They laughed, they jailed, they turned away. Said patience was the role to play, but hunger burns through night and day. A fire marched through iron steel, names erased and sung so real, until the law could no longer steal the right to say how we should feel. You don't gift a voice so true. You stop denying what they knew. Every right we hold in view was fought for by the brave and few. Decades passed in dust and pain. Dreams deferred but not in vain. Now the truth begins to reign, breaking every rusty chain. You don't gift a voice so clear. You hear it when it's loud and near. History moves year by year when courage stands and conquers fear. Faith flickers in a dirty room. Spies pray harder than the saints. Love sleeps beside betrayal soon. Good men fall to dark restraints. No hero clean, no villain pure. Just choices dressed as fate. Every soul must now endure the weight of moral state. We walk the line so thin between the right and wrong. The battle rages deep within, where shadows grow so so thin between the right and wrong. The battle rages deep within, where shadows grow so long. There's no sign without a cost, no truth without a stain. We live between the gun and cross, and call it being There's no light without the sky, no dawn without the pain. The soul's just where those borders are, between our loss and gain. Water remembers, marshes hum with ancient sound, holding floods where life is found. Cities stare but see no ground. We took what we had bound. We dream a world for faster ways, so the silence through our days. Now the storms will louder raise, as balance claims its face. When the wetlands fade away, future floods will come to stay. You can't erase what makes you stay. Nature always has its say. When the wetlands fade to dust, sky will fall as it must. Protection was never just. Water rises with its trust. The water rises patient. Only forms look solid, strong, until the handshake wrong. Dictatorships stand so long, but quietly break along. dance with the light. Dreams are glowing so bright. Stories step into sight. Crowds unite in the dark. Tech becomes our new heart. One breath shared through the art, connecting every part. When the screen found its voice, the world made its choice. 1,000 lives rejoice. Let the light noise. Tools reflect who we are. Mystery, write our memoir. Pixels show near and far. What we wish on a star. Crowns unite in the dark. Tech becomes our new heart. One breath shared through the art, connecting every part. When the screen found its voice.